the method of most effectively organizing, arranging, and handling a project's assets, including individuals, devices, technology, and facilities, making the most of the project's resources and guaranteeing their optimal usage. Or it can be said that estimating, assigning, and effectively using the appropriate resources to the appropriate opportunities are all parts of project resource management. It tracks team members' productivity and enables you to take preventative action to increase billable strategic utilization. Efficient project resource planning paints an accurate picture of who is responsible for which duties and how long it will take them to be completed. By visualizing underutilized assets or those being terminated from tasks, you may more effectively shift them to relevant project openings. The golden triangle comprising of people, procedures, and technology is crucial for a project to be implemented successfully. Therefore, in order to complete the task, labor is required. In turn, the laborer needs supplies, tools, and a location to complete the project operations. Project assets on the enterprise scale can be human as well as non-human, such as labor. Any project's labor or human resource component is made up of staff members who work full or part-time, as well as contract workers with a varied range of abilities needed to complete the project. Consumables and materials, these are the supplies required to produce the finished item. Land, stone particles, adhesives such as lime, bituminous substances, cement, and other materials are used to build roads. Equipment and tools, both real, including machinery, plant, tools, and intangible, including software, processes, procedures, even concepts, resources are included. In accordance with the form and function of the organization, these resources may alter. Facilities. For a project to be completed, materials require a setting, including ground, a meeting space, workplaces, lodging, and more. Finance. The funds needed to acquire the items required and complete the necessary task is the most important asset. The following things should be considered for successful resource management. Utilization. It displays the percentage of the material that is being used during the chosen period. It may include people's talents or time, the use of machines, or time spent in meeting spaces. Utilization at its highest level is 100%. The most efficient utilization of resources is one of the objectives of resource management. A resource plan. This aids in your understanding of the many materials required to complete the job. The resource strategy should be as thorough as you can. For this, consider every aspect of your project, both obvious and maybe not so obvious. By doing this, you can prevent overcrowding or running out of resources in the midst of the project. Long-term cost effectiveness for your project may increase as a result. Starting dates and ending dates. The precise dates on which the project or assignment is scheduled to begin and end. Duration. It displays how many days or hours are in a project or assignment. Working days, vacation days, weekends, and public holidays are all included in the duration. Resource management plays a pivotal role in the success of any project or organization. It involves the effective allocation, utilization, and optimization of various resources, including human, financial, material, and time resources, to achieve organizational goals and objectives efficiently. Understanding the importance, principles, and best practices of resource management is essential for maximizing resource utilization, minimizing waste, and enhancing overall organizational performance. Let's discuss the importance of resource management. Effective resource management ensures that resources are allocated and utilized efficiently, minimizing waste and maximizing productivity. By matching resources to project requirements and priorities, organizations can optimize their use and achieve better outcomes. Resource management helps control costs by identifying resource needs, allocating budgets accordingly, and tracking expenditures throughout the project lifecycle. By managing resources effectively, organizations can prevent cost overruns and stay within budget constraints. Proper resource management enhances project performance by ensuring that the right resources are available at the right time and in the right quantities. This helps minimize delays, bottlenecks, and disruptions, leading to smoother project execution and timely delivery of deliverables. Resource management helps mitigate risks associated with resource constraints, shortages, or mismatches. By identifying potential resource risks early, organizations can develop contingency plans, reallocate resources, or seek alternative solutions to minimize the impact on project outcomes. Efficient resource management contributes to stakeholder satisfaction by delivering projects on time, within budget, and to the expected quality standards. By meeting stakeholder expectations and requirements, organizations can build trust, credibility, and long-term relationships with their stakeholders. Let's discuss the principles of resource management. Resource management begins with comprehensive planning to identify resource requirements, allocate budgets, and develop resource schedules. Planning involves forecasting resource needs, analyzing resource constraints, and developing strategies to optimize resource utilization. Once resource requirements are identified, resources must be allocated based on project priorities, objectives, and constraints. This involves assigning human resources, financial resources, materials, and equipment to specific tasks and activities in a coordinated manner. Effective resource management requires ongoing monitoring of resource usage, performance, and availability throughout the project lifecycle. Monitoring involves tracking resource consumption, identifying deviations from the plan, and taking corrective actions as needed to maintain alignment with project goals. Resource optimization involves maximizing the efficiency and effectiveness of resource utilization to achieve the best possible outcomes. This may include adjusting resource allocations, reallocating resources based on changing priorities, and implementing best practices to streamline resource management processes. Resource management requires collaboration and communication among project stakeholders, including project managers, team members, sponsors, and resource owners. Collaboration ensures that resource needs are understood, priorities are aligned, and decisions are made collectively to support project objectives. Let's discuss the best practices of resource management. Develop a comprehensive resource plan that identifies resource requirements, availability, and allocation strategies based on project objectives and constraints. Prioritize resources based on project priorities, critical path activities, and strategic objectives to ensure that limited resources are allocated to high-impact tasks and activities. Implement robust tracking mechanisms to monitor resource usage, expenditures, and performance against established benchmarks and targets. Utilize resource management tools and software to facilitate resource planning, allocation, scheduling, and tracking, improving visibility and control over resource management processes. Promote open communication and collaboration among project stakeholders to ensure alignment of resource needs, priorities, and decisions throughout the project lifecycle. Conduct regular reviews of resource utilization, performance, and availability to identify opportunities for improvement and make necessary adjustments to optimize resource management processes. Develop contingency plans and alternative strategies to address resource risks, shortages, or constraints, minimizing the impact on project outcomes and timelines. Invest in training and development programs to enhance the resource management skills and capabilities of project managers and team members, ensuring effective resource utilization and management across the organization. By adhering to these principles and best practices, organizations can effectively manage their resources, optimize resource utilization, and enhance overall project performance and success.